What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 252, and we start today's episode off with a game against Cardiff City here at the Den in the Premier League. And as you'll see by the league table, so far we've played 16 games, we've won 14 and drawn twice, as we've somehow already accumulated 44 points. It's been an absolutely fantastic first half of the season, and of course we've still got 3 games to go until the first half of the league season is officially over. So with a 7-point lead over Spurs, things are looking very good as things stand, and we take on Cardiff for the first game of today's episode. Just to point out real quickly, if my voice sounds a little bit off, or if I'm taking a little bit more breaks than usual, it's because I've got a really bad mouth ulcer at the moment and it's really hurting, so I'm trying not to speak as usual because obviously it's sort of banging against the teeth right now. So apologies if you can hear me taking a lot more breaks, and obviously if my voice is a little bit different, I'm trying not to talk as normal because it really hurts. But anyway, yeah, we take on Cardiff, and the first chances fell there, but 2 good early saves by Ferranetti kept the score at 0-0, and in the 34th minute another good save, this time by the Cardiff goalkeeper though, to deny Oscar Polo going forward, and he kept the score at 0-0. And in the 56th minute you see Brian Carrasco collect the ball here, turns around his man and plays it through towards Suso. Suso has one man to beat, and he does beat him, goes through one-on-one and blasts it into the top corner. So Suso makes it 1-0. The first half was meh, bit subpar here and there, but the second half, perfect start. 12 minutes after the restart and we're already 1-0 up. And in the 66th minute you see Danny Wright down the left hand side collect the ball for us here, just doing a couple of nice skill moves to take it around his man. Simple as you like, really. Keeps on going regardless, uses all his pace, he's such a quick left back, keeps on going, offloads it towards the right back Brian Carrasco, takes it around his man with the heel-to-heel flick, keeps on going down the right hand side, swings it across, picks out the left back Danny Wright, but unfortunately the bicycle kick is quite a simple save for the goalkeeper, and it is still 1-0. And in the 90th minute the game was being closed out here, so we're just passing the ball around a little bit. No need to concede possession and give Cardiff any more late chances to try and get themselves an equalising goal. We just pass the ball around a bit, keep hold of possession, and as Sterling collects the ball he finds Robinson. They play a quick triangle pass here, Sterling, Robinson and Wright. Sterling collects it, chips it over the top towards Glenn Robinson, picks him out, he quickly rolls it off towards Oscar Polo, and Oscar Polo seals the game, puts it into the back of the net and makes it Millwall 2, Cardiff. And it was a really nice team goal as well. There's a lot of good passes there. Nice little triangle play around the left hand side of the pitch. A couple of nice passes, and as I pick out Glenn Robinson, I saw Oscar Polo was unmarked in the area, just thought I'd feed him the ball and he could blast it into that top corner. So Oscar Polo makes it Millwall 2, Cardiff 0. Virtually the last kick of the game as well to complete a lovely little team goal there, and that is the game sealed. So Millwall 2, Cardiff 0. That is how the game would finish. A very good 3 points and another win in this crusade in the first half of the season. It's just been insane. I mean, it really has. I mean, of course we won the league in the last 2 seasons, it's been fantastic for us, but this year I was thinking, you know, maybe it's going to be a little bit more difficult for us, to be honest, because of course we are going to be focusing on trying to retain the Champions League as well, and you know, more trophies to retain, and obviously I really want to win the FA Cup this year as well for the first time since returning. And I was thinking maybe the league, you know, we could have some struggles this year, but it's crazy, man. Seriously, we haven't lost a single game yet in the league. It really has been fantastic, and as we are ending the first half of the season off, I couldn't have asked for a better first half of the season. It's just been fantastic. But anyway, we take on Stoke City here at the Britannia Stadium, or otherwise known in the game as Forest Park Stadium. We take them on regardless here. I just can't wait until FIFA 15 when all the Premier League clubs are going to have licensed stadiums. It's going to be epic, isn't it? But we take on Stoke regardless. And Stoke, of course, a side who, you know, on career mode, I would have thought, you know, that they've got the basis to go on to be a decent side, you know, in the future. But Stoke are one of those clubs that just never really do anything, you know. It's really I guess a bit of a shame really, because you like to see AI progression, but Stoke really don't have it, to be honest. But regardless, we take them on here. The first chance fell there, but Oscar Polo's shot was well saved by the goalkeeper and it was cleared away. And in the 27th minute, Danny Wright collects the ball here and plays a good free ball towards Oxlade-Chamberlain down the left hand side. Really good opportunity as Yox cuts onto his right foot here, then back onto his left foot, then back onto his right foot. Didn't know what foot to go with, but eventually took the shot, and the goalkeeper Dalbello turned it behind for a corner. So still Stoke 0, Millwall 0 as things stood. And in the 50th minute, Taylor collects the ball for Stoke and gives it to Richardson. The ball gets played over top towards Ocampos. Carrasco loses his man. It's a good strike, but Ferranetti makes another good save and keeps it at 0-0. So I talked about it before, Ferranetti, such an inconsistent goalkeeper, but in this game he was playing very well and it was still 0-0. And we would break the deadlock just before the hour mark. Oscar Polo got played forward there, and our Colombian striker kept up his good goal scoring record this season. He's been very good this year. for the first year and a half he's been, first half a year for us, he's been quite average to be honest, but this season he's really started to play very well and he looks very good. And he also doubled his advantage here with a lovely goal, lovely little fake Rabona, great little Blanco hop, and a great finish with his 5-star weak foot, right foot, into the back of the net to make it Stoke 0, Millwall 2. So lovely little goal by Oscar Pola. It's great when you find a player that has a 5-star weak foot as well as having 5-star skill moves. It looks so good in the player information tab, and that's just a lovely goal, isn't it? So Stoke 0, Millwall 2, and a very, very comfortable victory for us. Stoke did threaten a couple of times, but Ferranetti played quite well. Another clean sheet for him, and yeah, another good win there. Another 2-goal victory, another good win. Oscar Polo keeps on scoring, and things are looking very good right now. What can I say? And as well, you may have seen as well in that game, Luke Shaw did make the bench. He had a plaster next to his name. He's obviously coming back from injury. Danny Wright started, but Luke Shaw is now fully fit to reclaim his spot at left back. So Danny Wright's done well when deputising, and he's a decent squad player to have, Danny Wright, but Luke Shaw's back now, and of course there's a 7 rating difference between them. So even though Danny Wright hasn't done bad for us filling in at left back, Luke Shaw is indeed going to come and reclaim his left back place, and Wright will then drop down to the reserves. But still, we take on Swansea here, and this game was being played on...
Hello and a very Merry Christmas to all of you at home. It may be cold outside, but we're hoping you're keeping warm, maybe with a hot cocoa in your hand, your slippers on. We have a cracker of a game lined up for you. It's Millwall against Swansea City. Without further ado, we take you to Millwall. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, welcome along to you and a very Merry Christmas.
Yes, it was indeed Christmas Day, and I don't know what it is exactly, but I just love those little things there, really little trivial things, just to, you know, the presentation, just to make you feel a little bit more immersed in the game, as this game was being played on Christmas, and the commentators and the presenter, Jeff Stelling, let us know that as well. But still, we did take on Swansea on Christmas Day, and we also got the first goal of this game through that man again, Oscar Pola, who's just on form right now, in form. What a fantastic few games this guy's having, what a first half of the season this guy's having. He loops it over the goalkeeper and makes it 1-0. So on Christmas Day we'd already got off to a cracker of a start, and yes, I apologise for that joke. A fantastic start here for Oscar Polo, really good opening goal, and we are already 1-0 up in this game. Although apparently it was a really cold afternoon, but it looked like a hot summer's day to me. But still, it's Millwall 1, Swansea 0, and in the 23rd minute you see Scott Triggs, the man with no legs, get the ball here for us and try and take aim from range. But it's another good save by the goalkeeper, and it's turned behind for a corner. So Triggs not wearing his trousers in today's game as per usual, just takes them off and lets his the space where his legs should be breathe. And it's a goal here for Leal Gutierrez from the corner. Carrasco crosses the ball in, Gutierrez wins the header, and it's Millwall 2, Swansea 0. So already we're on course for another 3 points, just 24 minutes in, and you know the game's basically sealed. I mean, sure, Swansea had a great chance here. Ferranetti makes a really good save, but to be honest, to be already 2-0 up in such a short space of time, we already fancied our chances of getting the 3 points in this game. But another chance for Swansea here, and again Ferranetti making a really good save. So Ferranetti, who had an inconsistent start to the season, is looking a lot better now, and another good save there. It's still Millwall 2, Swansea 0. Kelvin almost scores a wonder goal here in the 54th minute, but it goes just wide of the post. And as the game was being closed out, it was still 2-0. Not too many chances to report in the second half, but it was a good ball to Oscar Polo here. He plays a great through ball into Sterling, but I saw the goalkeeper coming out and like an idiot, he retreats back. I tried to catch him out, didn't do a good job. Casio makes a simple save. As Sterling's shot is comfortably dealt with, but in the 90th minute we would indeed save the best till last, because, well, it just had to be the man with no legs, didn't it? Scott Triggs scores a contender for goal of the series. If not, then certainly at least goal of the season. What a goal by the man with no legs, not wearing those trousers, weighing him down. He lets the midriff breathe, if you will, and scores an absolute wonder goal in stoppage time. I wanted to shoot there, I got blocked, and then I tried to fake shot it round him. Just got a bit lucky as the ball sort of just went into the perfect space for me to take aim, you know, the perfect space, perfect angle, try and smash it into that far corner, and what a goal it is. Without doubt, contender for goal of the season, or if not goal of the series. Scott Triggs, the man with no legs, the living legend, you just gotta love him, haven't you? Fantastic finish by Scott Triggs. I know some of you do want me to change it so I can give him some legs, magically, spontaneously appear some legs for him, but I just love Scott Triggs having no legs. But still, the game did finish Millwall 3, Swansea 0. We beat the two Welsh sides, and and Stoke City in another fantastic episode full of good wins. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Got so much appreciate it. It really does help my channel out. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.
Final score 3-0.